What's up, YouTube? Hello, everybody. We're about to get started here in just a little bit. We are glad you guys are with us. And yeah.
Okay, and bingo.
Jason, how you doing, man?
I'm all right. Can you hear me all right?
Dude, I can maybe just a tad bit. I can hear just it's just a little low.
Oh, let me turn that up.
How do I sound?
You sound crystal clear. Yeah.
Well, well, that's good. If I'm crystal clear, that's perfect.
Right. Let's see.
Thanks for doing this, man.
Oh, pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Uh,
Oh, yeah, now we just muted.
let's go. Okay. Uh, hmm. Let's see if let me just go into my audio settings and see if I can.
What kind of software program are you using?
Um, I normally record through Twisted Wave with an iTrack audio interface.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah. Um,
I mean, as you can see, I got the perfect sheer mic here. So,
oh, nice. Yeah, they are really nice.
yeah, see, I got a perfect sheer mic right here. So, this is all I'm using.
Let's see. iTrack. Is that any better, or do I still sound miles away?
Oh, dude, you sound fine. You sound perfect right there.
Oh,
Perfect.
okay, great, lovely.
Perfect. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it, man. Oh, sorry. Before I get started, what I'll do is I'll do a little. I'm gonna do an intro, and then we'll do and then after the outro, just hold on after the show is over. Uh, I got some things on my sleeve now. I sent you a little script because I want to have some fun with some of your Hogwarts characters.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna put my memory to the test. That's 3 years ago.
Because that's something that I want to talk about is
Yeah,
your your legacy about doing, Hogwarts.
great.
So, all right, are you ready?
Yes,
All
yes.
right, let's do it. That's right. You guys are listening to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida theme park podcast. We are glad that you guys are with us this afternoon. We do have a great show for you guys. You know what? I'm just gonna get right into it. You guys can reach us at 407-536-7153. That is how you guys can get in contact with us. That's how you guys can support the show, see what we're doing. We will read your text right there on screen. If you guys want to see us, have some fun with us, have some, talk about what's going on at the Florida theme parks. And not only the Florida theme parks, we talk about mostly what's happening here in Florida as well. Uh, and of course, guys, you guys can follow us on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, right there on TikTok as well. And right here on YouTube, which we are streaming right now. So if you guys are not in our YouTube right now, head on over because, guys, we're going to have some fun because this gentleman, he's a voiceover actor. He is a comedian. And let's put it this way, I've been playing a certain video game, and I just want to interview this person because he sounds fun and he has lots of views on his social media platforms. Guys, please say hello to Mr. Jason Anthony. Jason, what is up, dude? How you doing, man?
Good afternoon, everyone. How are you? Just so everyone knows, I'm in LA. You guys are in Florida and around the world. So welcome, everyone, whatever time it is where you are. Hello.
Oh, it's only 3 o'clock over here, man.
Wow. Okay. Don't tell me what happens.
So first thing, man, you start out as a comedian,
Yeah.
then did you get bored, becoming a comedian, and you're like, you know what? I need to, put my voice out there. I'm gonna become like a voice actor.
Yeah.
How did it all started, man?
Yeah, this is always a tricky one, Remy, because I knew I wanted to be in the entertainment industry. I just knew that growing up and everything. And I guess I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. So I just tried everything. I have tried and done everything. I've done TV hosting, I've done stand up comedy, and for significant periods of time, by the way. It's not just, oh, I tried that. Did an open mic and, stand up was 10 years. Television hosting was probably another 5 years. A little bit of acting. Acting camera acting was the thing I didn't like the least. I really did not gel with that because there was so much sitting around. Um, and I came to LA in '05 with the intention of continuing as a on-camera host, television host. And I got a job at E Entertainment, and I thought, oh, great, it's going to be on camera, but it wasn't. It was voiceover. And I thought, well, that's okay too. It's a job. And it was a good job. It was fun. I did a couple of celeb shows. They were really funny. And at that time, I really wanted to get into and try stand up comedy because I knew that was such the sharp, pointy end of entertainment and still is. And I really, really enjoyed that. I loved it until I had to start traveling.
Oh boy, sounds
Yes,
fun. All,
that
all, all the traveling and everything, that sounds cool.
yeah, it does sound cool, but it's not as cool as it sounds. Um, sorry, hang on. This is my mum calling from the UK live.
Oh, cool.
Sorry, mum. I forgot to let her know. I'll call my mum back later. She's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so yeah, I started traveling, and it took me away from home a lot, and I realized that Mark Maron. I just saw an interview with Mark Maron. Again, incredible stand-up comedian, and he said the same thing. He said with acting, people would say, "Yeah, we need you in New Zealand for 3 months," and he's like, "Nah, no thanks. No, I like my home too much." And I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm so the same." So unfortunately, I climbed the ladder of stand-up comedy. I did the clubs in LA. Got passed at the Laugh Factory, and it was really cool stuff. But then you've got to travel to make a living, and I didn't like that. And so I started gravitating more towards voiceover because it was all done here, fairly locally to where I live. You're in and out. There's no arriving on set and then, oh, we don't need you today, or oh, we'll be with you in 2 or 3 hours.
Right.
You arrive, you do your thing, and you leave, and it's very intense. And then, as technology has advanced, I'm doing a lot of stuff from home now with my home studio. So I've tried everything, and I've really landed on voice acting because it incorporates every skill I've learned over the last 20 odd years: stand up comedy, improv, even hosting now, because voice actors are a lot more on camera now with the making of these video games and TV shows and everything. So, I'm not frightened of cameras, certainly not frightened of live audiences from stand up. So, yeah, the voice acting just suited me and my lifestyle and what I really enjoy about the entertainment industry.
Dude, I mean, for me, I've been podcasting for almost 6 years now.
Oh, wow.
And I love what I'm doing. I love yes, I have like a normal day job, but
Yeah,
I do this on the side just to, keep everybody informative about what's happening at your local Florida theme parks. Give you guys some like inside tips and tricks on how to plan your vacation wisely and not stupid. Just
great.
maybe save a couple extra bucks here and there. So
Yeah,
all my family members, when I'm talking about family members who are out of state, they'll come and visit me like, hey, we're going to a theme park. Do you want to go with us? I'm like, are you going to give me a ticket? Then sure, yeah, I'll go with you
yeah,
guys.
yeah. Yeah,
So
I
I
love
expect,
that. It's very niche. It's also very niche, and I think we're in a time now where that's really good. It's really good to have a niche in anything that you do.
absolutely, man. Absolutely. And that's why I
Yeah,
love doing what I'm doing, talking to, people who used to work at the theme parks or, outside of the theme parks, like yourself at being a comedian, voice actor and everything. I just want to kind of get to know you guys,
yeah,
just have a nice, little conversation.
yeah, absolutely. It's funny. I did an event with TikTok recently at Universal Studios here.
Really?
Yeah, it was a really great event, and we got the tour of the park and that. And I've been to the park before, um,
Do you
but
like it?
oh, I love it. I absolutely love it.
What's your favorite ride out there?
Let's see. I think probably I tell you what was really good, the new Nintendo ride,
Hey, we
Nintendo World.
hey, we have it here in Florida. It's over by our newest theme park called Epic Universe,
Oh
and
yeah. Oh, I'd love to go to there.
so they have the Super Nintendo World there. And
Yeah.
I've seen all the videos, and I'm like, man, I hate all of you guys right now. I'm so jealous. I want to go and see
It
all that
it
stuff.
was so much fun. I mean, they have the Mummy ride, and of course, when Fast and Furious opens up, that's going to be their first official kind of outdoor roller coaster ride. The Harry Potter ride in Hogwarts is good, but it makes me feel sick every time I go on it. But it is very good. But this little Nintendo ride, it was so much fun, and it's all interactive. It's all um, uh, 3D, got goggles on and everything, and you're playing the game, and yeah, it's really immersive. Which and it was just so much. I didn't know what I was doing, but it was so much fun.
So, as a person like you and I who wear glasses, was it
Yeah,
difficult to put that AR,
no, no,
helmet on?
nope. It was brilliant. It just literally went over the front. There's plenty of room. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Augmented reality. That was that. Augmented reality. Yeah, it was great. No problem at all. Yeah, it was really
That is
comfy.
so cool, man.
Yeah, it was
So
excellent.
cool.
It was excellent. I didn't, I would like to have just gone around and gone on it again, but we were on this sort of whistle top stop tour, so it was like, no, come on, we're off to here now. And I was like, oh, I want to go on that again.
All right, so you did mention Hogwarts. Now,
Yeah,
all of our listeners here in Florida, yes, I have a couple of gaming buddies, and I told my friends that, guys, you guys, I want to miss this episode because this is part of one of my favorite video games. I've been playing it.
oh,
Uh,
wow.
I haven't beaten the game yet, sadly. I just love,
The challenge.
it is a challenge. Now,
Yeah,
here's my question, man. When you got the call
yeah,
and they said, "Hey, Jason, this is someone big in this company. We have video game opportunity for you.
yeah.
Are you familiar with Harry Potter or something like that? What was that call like saying, "Hey, we want to hire you as a voiceover for our Hogwarts Legacy video game."
Yeah, it was not too dissimilar to that, Remy. They asked me if I could come in and test for Nearly Headless Nick. And they're always, and I don't blame them, they're always give you as little information as possible about these games until you're actually working on them. You know very little about them. It's all very, very top secret. So they brought me in first as could you do a test read for Nearly Headless Nick. So I went in. Now, they said right off the bat, look, we're not looking for a John Cleese impression, but
Right.
we have to maintain the energy and the character voice print. So, yes. So I went, hello, Sir Nicholas de Mimsey Porpington at your service. Yes. And so I did a test read and they liked it. And that was one of the first characters I started recording, and this is very common in video games. I just came off another game recently that's coming out in November. And when you're in the session, they will literally just start throwing some characters at you if you can do them. One, if you have time in your session, and two, they think, well, we really get on with this guy. Can you do? And then it's like bit of a pop quiz then. And because this world, as you know, and anyone who plays Hogwarts Legacy, it's so incredibly rich in characters. I mean, there's hundreds, you know, um, tons of students, tons of professors, tons of dark wizards, goblins. It's so rich, the world. So they were really up against it to find people to do these array of characters. So every time I went in, and another script was finished, it was like, hey, could you try and read for this goblin? You know, he's lost his moon calf, and you know, he needs to be very different from this character, and you know, and then you start to go and play, and that's what's really lovely about the voice acting in particular with a project like this, is that you really then just start to play around with voice placements and accents. Obviously, there was some Scottish in there too, you know, because of its proximity to Edinburgh. So there was some Scottish accents in there too, and you know, and then you know, nobody's actually met a goblin, so what do they sound like? So again, taking a lot of lead from the movies, um, and you know, paying close attention to the details from the movies in the characters, but again, not trying to copy them exactly.
So when you first, when you got when all that was taken care of, did you go back and did you play the video game itself?
No, I don't play video games.
What?
No, no, I don't. I never have done, and I love watching people playing video games. Like my partner here, she got Spider-Man, which was fantastic. Yuri Lowenthal as Spider-Man on PS4 and
Oh,
PS5.
dude, great video game. My buddy had
Ah,
it, and I went over to his house. We were taking turns back and forth playing it, and I'm like, dang it, I need to go get me a PlayStation right away. So,
yeah, yeah, I know. Well, I've worked with Yuri, and he's just great. But it's such a stellar job, Spider-Man. And I was quite happy to sit on the couch and watch my girlfriend play Spider-Man. I was like, that's cool. This is really cool, and you know, and the cutscenes and things like that. But no, just never got into playing video games. But I clearly I love working in them, and I like to be amidst the the communities and stuff. It's not like I do it and then I kind of forget about it. And I think thanks to TikTok now, it allows that connection with me and the gaming communities and fans of the franchises and stuff, which is really awesome.
oh, absolutely, man. I mean, not only, Hogwarts Legacy is a very popular game. Uh, the one thing there's one video that I kept rewatching over and over. Not only you did those voices, but you did a certain Disney voice character, which was awesome. I mean, your modification of this character, I really enjoyed. Your Baymax, you pull it off.
Oh, the Baymax. Hello, I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion. Yeah.
You've gotten so many views just for that video, and not only that video, but you did the voices for you did your own voices for one of my favorite bands, Gorillas, and
Oh, Murdo
uh,
Nichols. Yeah.
yeah.
Hello. All right. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah. And now that's really interesting because a lot of my characters are pulled from impressions.
Really?
Yes. Specifically, Murdoch Nichols. Because Murdoch Nichols is not too far of a stone's throw away from the Sorting Hat. Ah, yes. Interesting. It's the same placement as the Sorting Hat. So there are certain impressions that I'm already trained in doing because I know where the placement is, and I know the cadence and delivery. So rather than reinvent the wheel, I I just pull from those impressions and tweak them a little bit.
Okay, that's what it
Oh,
was.
I can hear somebody talking. Is that you?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Oh,
She's on the Zoom call as well. So
oh,
I
okay.
I'm like, wait a minute, but it's all good. So what's pretty cool about this is that she's also on the podcast as well, but she's on her own
Oh,
Zoom meeting right now. Yeah, speaking about impressions, like the only impression I can do is Marlon Brando as a Godfather. I do Elmo, Mickey every once in a while, but my wife, she'll get annoyed when I'm doing my Elmo voice,
oh, Elmo.
and she's like, "Don't you dare do that voice ever again." I'm like, I'm sorry, honey, I'm sorry." But
Cute
it's
Elmo.
it's hard to do, certain type of impressions. It's very hard.
Well, it's hard in the sense of sustaining a character. I think,
Right.
and this is very true in voice acting. Um, you know, if it's okay, you could do like a line or two or a catchphrase, but when you're presenting a voice or an interpretation of a character, you really need to be presenting a fully rounded voice that you can sustain and that you can bleed in emotion to it as well, and that you don't lose the voice, the character.
See, this is why I miss doing my improv classes back in high
Mm,
school
yeah,
because
yeah,
my drama teacher, he showed my potential on how to do voices and how to keep that voice going for like a different scene and stuff.
yes,
But
yeah.
then it started going away. He's like, Remy, bring it back a little bit. Bring it back. I'm like, okay, I got it. I got it. And then boom, I'm right there.
Yeah.
So
See, as voice actors, we use all the same tools as an actor would. It's just that we are focused in on this, on the microphone. And that's a very technical aspect of it because we can't go off mic. We have to stay on mic, but we have to physicalize everything as well. And a lot of characters, not only do you develop the voice, but you also naturally develop a physicality as well, you know. So if I did nearly headless Nick, all of a sudden I'm like this bouncy hello, right, yes, and so there's a physicality with that. But with Garnoff, Garnoff was all very small, and so you just hunch your shoulders up, and and that helps you maintain the character voice, you know. And if all that fails, of course, the engineer, the director, they can always play you a voice reference or something. If it's a new accent or a new voice for me, I'll often bring into the studio a little voice clip for me, to keep me in character if I happen to sway off. But yeah, you need your kind of uh, you know little pins in there so that you can either work your way back to the character or stay on track with the character. But yeah, not as easy as maybe some people think.
you see, when I do my Mickey, I know right away like how to do my Mickey voice, which is oh boy. Like see right there, that's where
Yeah.
I can do Mickey voice. But then I can bring it down a little bit. Did you ever see the show Dinosaurs like on
Oh yeah.
the,
Yeah. Yeah.
the baby? You know
Yes.
the little
Yeah. The pink
baby,
little baby. Yeah.
not the mama. See that voice
That's
right
good.
there?
Yeah. Yeah.
That voice right there, he's also that guy is the same voice as Elmo
I was going to
on
say that's a
Sesame Street.
yeah. That's a stone's throw away from Elmo. Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
if I
Yeah.
can mimic his voice,
Yeah.
I can definitely do Elmo. And when I do my Elmo, I go, honey, go get me a beer out of the fridge.
Right. Yeah. And it's there.
And it's
Yep.
right there, but she'll slap me. So
Don't do that.
all right,
Yeah.
so I want to have a little fun with some of your Hogwarts characters. I sent you a little script, a little script with some of your favorite characters.
Oh.
It's called it's called The Hat, the Ghost, and the Slytherin Scheme.
Oh. Right.
So
Let me
in
think.
this, so in this little scene, as for me, I am called Remy Potter.
Oh,
So
Remy Potter. Right. Right. Did
so
I
there we
get this
go.
script? I can't see it anywhere, Remy.
Oh, you can't see. I thought I sent it's in your
Did you?
one of your messages I sent you.
Let's see. Um, let's have a look. Oh, here we are. Google Doc. Let me just. Oh, I need a request access.
Oh, go ahead, request it. I'll give you it.
Great, great. Hang in there, listeners.
Yep. guys,
Don't
we're
go anywhere. We're
guys,
staying here live.
we're having fun. So we're having a lot of fun, and oh yeah. Now let's see. What cannot share while offline? What offline? Jeez,
What?
Louise. Okay, hold on. Let me. There's got to be a way on Zoom to do this because
Share
ah
screen or something, is it? Or
oh
settings?
yeah, I can do that. Let me go back to my Google Docs real quick. Or actually, if I just do this to myself real quick, I have everything like all saved on my phone, so I can just send it directly back to my email address if I wanted to.
Oh, I know.
No, that's fine. I'll just send it to myself. Let's see. Got this. Sent to my email. There we go. And do that. Cool. Yeah, nobody's gonna see this, so I'm just gonna do this. So, since we're still waiting, Jason,
Yeah.
what part of the UK are you from, man?
Buckinghamshire. About
Where's that?
I grew up it's sort of southeast UK, and it's about 14 miles outside of the center of London, out in the what they call the suburbs,
Really?
the uh counties, southern counties, and it's about I grew up about 2 miles, 3 miles away from Windsor Castle. Um which
Really?
yeah, that gives us a good idea.
Dude, that's insane.
Yeah,
All right, since you don't play any video games, are you a huge football fan?
no, no,
So
no,
no sports, no
no,
video games.
no. What do you do?
Well, okay, well here's my question. What is the coolest thing to do in London? What's your go-to spot?
I would say it's a toss up between Kensington and Covent Garden. But equally, the best thing to do in London is just take a day and do a walkabout tour. It's that small. You can walk from iconic location to iconic location. You can walk from Trafalgar Square to Buckingham Palace, from Buckingham Palace to Green Park. From Green Park, you walk down past the Ritz Hotel, down to Leicester Square. From Leicester Square, you can walk to Covent Garden, and it is just. I would imagine anyone who hasn't been there before, it's just so surreal because everything is such an iconic. Oh my gosh, I've been here. A bit like when I went to New York, I felt like everything was a movie set. Um, but it's a lot bigger. London is a fantastic city to do a walking tour. Yes, you can go on the bus, but you're stuck on the bus. You know, so if you can do a walking tour, but Covent Garden is absolutely fantastic. It's such a beautiful place. Royal Opera House is there. Um, but yeah, there's just so much to see. The shopping in Kensington High Street and stuff, Oxford Street, Regent Street, but it's all walking distance. I did a walking tour with my friend there from America,
Oh,
and
cool.
yeah, I just walked him all around, and he couldn't believe how close things were.
All right, Jason, I was able to send you the file, so you're able to get on it, man.
Oh, great. Let's have a look. Um, did you send it on
No,
Messenger?
what I sent you back. It says share, and it will allow me to share. I just had to go to my
Oh,
email.
got you. Let's have a look. Here we go. Here we go. Ah, yes, here we go. Yep, got it.
Cool. Yeah, I was you now you know me. I mean, I love using what you call it. I love using AI. So I'm like, I want to have some fun with these characters, and this
Yeah.
this is, this is all AI. So I'm
Oh,
like,
wow.
let's do it. So
Okay. Let's do a cold read.
so it all takes place in Hogwarts Great Hall. Candles
Right.
float, enchanted ceiling shimmers, students buzz with excitement. The Sorting Hat sits proudly on stool, its brim twitching. And then we have the professor. He says, Remy Potter. As I walk, eyes, trying not to trip. He sits on the stool. The sorting hat is placed on his head.
Mm. Ah, Remy Potter. Curious. Very curious.
Um, Hi.
Let's see. Clever, imaginative. Oh, yes. The bravery's there. But ambition, cunning. You've got more edge than most, a dash of mischief, a hint of greatness. Oh, yes, you do well in Slytherin.
Slytherin. Really? But I thought Gryffindor was my path. Isn't it that where the brave go?
And Slytherin is where the bold thrive. You, my boy, could make real moves in Slytherin, influence legacy. Imagine Remy's round table, but broadcasting from deep beneath the lake. The first inter-house podcast run with cunning precision.
Suddenly, a cold voice slithers into the hat's thoughts. Victor Rockwood, whispering from the shadows of the hall.
Oh, choose Slytherin. He is valuable. We'll mold him into something powerful. Rookwood! I told you to stay out of my brim space.
Wait, are you arguing with someone?
Listen, Remy, you've got the traits of greatness. Don't waste that on scarlet and gold nonsense. Join the serpents. Embrace your ambition.
Suddenly, the hat crackles. A small ember flares near Remy's forehead.
No, 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 not again! Blasted interference! Who set this? Ah!
Back in the Great Hall, students scream, some applaud, others cheer. Remy grabs a goblet of pumpkin juice and splashes it all over the hat.
Oh, fine, fine. Gryffindor! Happy now? Scorched and unappreciated.
So wait, does that mean I'm in Gryffindor?
Burned me to a crisp and still got what you wanted? Typical.
Oh look, here comes headless Nick flows through the wall.
Oh, ha ha! Remy Potter. Yes, you've officially made history. Yes, not many first years roast the sorting hat and still end up in Gryffindor. Well done, lad.
Thanks, Sir Nick. I really thought I was heading to Slytherin for a second.
Oh, they're not all villains, you know. No, no. But let's just say, well, your style suits us lions better. That whole burn first, ask questions later. Energy is very on brand.
Yeah, I guess setting hats on fire isn't very subtle, huh?
No, not at all. But it's legendary.
Oh, great. Here comes from the Slytherin common room. Earlier that day, Victor Rockwood paces in a corner of the shadows, growling at flickering candle.
He was perfect. Ambition, potential, a Potter with an edge, and that cursed hat. Always playing favorites. But it's not over.
Back to Gryffindor, nearly headless Nick, raising an invisible goblet.
To Remy Potter, brave of heart, quick on the draw, and the first Gryffindor to barbecue the sorting hat twice before dessert. Ha ha ha!
To Gryffindor and a fireproof hat rack.
Yay! Ha ha!
And there you have it, guys. That was the scene from Hogwarts Legacy that had the ghost and the Slytherin scheme.
Wow.
Dude, what'd you think? What did you think about that?
I hate to think what you put in for the prompt.
I had this imaginative. I was like, you know what? I want to do something fun, stupid, but at the same time have fun with these characters. So this with the Sorting Hat, I know you said it's all over on your social media that he was your favorite character to voice the Sorting Hat.
It's certainly held the most. Uh, he held the most gravitas, I think, for me, because out of all the characters I did voice, he's the most known one in Harry Potter, you know, today's Harry Potter. Of course, the game set in 1890. So even though Peeves and Professor Binns are canon, they are not in the movies that are so beloved. Obviously, they're in the books. So yes, the Sorting Hat came um, with um, uh, uh, with a certain responsibility, I think.
Right.
Leslie Phillips, such a wonderful, beloved British actor, and I wanted to do him justice, but not try and just copy him. Just take that essence from him, and I played it as pretty close as possible because I knew that if I didn't get that one right, a lot of people would have been, quite rightly upset, a bit like, well, it doesn't sound anything like him, So, but there's no taking away from Leslie Phillips. He was just so charming, and delightful as the Hat. But I think the one for me that was so rich was, and a blank slate, was Victor Rookwood. There was no voice print for him. I literally went on. I didn't. I think even when I came up with Victor Rookwood's voice, I didn't have any artwork even to lean on. It was just a character description, and I instantly thought of Lucius Malfoy.
Right. I can hear it in in Ragwa's character's voice.
Yes.
I mean, it's your voice, but the one thing I noticed is that it really didn't give me that Lucius Malfoy vibe. It
Yes.
gave me it reminded me of Jen. Jen, help me out here. Who played Dumbledore in the new Harry Potter movie? Who Yeah, the new Harry Potter movie. Who was it?
Michael Gambon.
No, not Michael Gambon. I'm trying to think of his name.
Richard Harris. Oh. Oh.
From Fantastic Beasts.
Oh. We're talking about Lucius Malfoy, aren't we? Jason Isaacs.
Jude Law as
Oh,
Dumbledore.
Jude Law. Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry. Yes.
your Rockwood, with the artwork and stuff, reminds me of Jude Law as Dumbledore.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I just instantly, when I saw the breakdown for him, I immediately just thought, this is somebody who will not break under pressure. I know he had his one little spat, but generally he is calm, cool, collected, in control of the situation.
Right.
So yes, again, just drawing from inspiration from the incredible work that Jason Isaacs did, and just peppering that in.
You've did you watch all the Harry Potter movies?
Yeah, I was a yeah, I love them. I would never say, I love the Harry Potter films. Just loved them, and I've watched them numerous times. I just think they're timeless. They still are. I think we only watched them again, I think even just last year. And it's wonderful to watch them all in a row. And they're just timeless. I feel they still stand up today, visually, musically, the score, and the acting is just phenomenal. So, yeah, I think they will always, it'll be a bit like Star Wars. I think they'll just be around for a very, very long time. So, you know, and
Which
yeah.
which house are you in?
Well, my official test came through as Gryffindor,
Yeah.
but I on any given day I could be Slytherin.
See, I'm the same way, man. I mean,
Yeah.
so when I used to work for Universal here in Florida, I was on the opening team for Harry Potter section at that theme park.
Oh, fab.
Um, their ride, Forbidden Journey.
Yeah.
So we all had to take the test and everything, and somehow I end up as Slytherin, but I'm like, nah, I'm not Slytherin. I'm Gryffindor. Give me my
Yeah.
room. So
Yeah. Yeah. I think at any given day I could switch from Gryffindor to Slytherin, which I've got no problem with them. They're both really cool houses.
Have you been to any of our theme parks here in Florida?
No, I did stand up comedy once. I think I've only been to Florida once. I did stand up comedy in Tampa in the Hard Rock Cafe, um, which I know is only a stone's throw away from all the parks. And yeah, I've never been. I would. Oh my god, when I've seen the videos from the Epic Universe, it just does. It's very well named. It does look epic.
It certainly does. But
Yeah.
from all my friends who have been to Epic Universe, they said that the theme park is very small. You can do it all in one day. It's
Wow.
it's it's that small. So I'm like,
Wow.
why, why is it that small? And is Epic Universe going to, bring in more things to that theme park? Which we're probably
Mm.
we are going to see more stuff coming to that theme park. Not only more Harry Potter themes, but maybe some more IP stuff for that theme parks.
Wow.
Which
Aren't they running out of space?
they're still laying back there
Yeah.
somewhere.
Well, there's still some swamp they could take over, isn't it? Don't you have a problem with that in that area?
So our theme parks are actually not in the swamp area. I mean, the
Okay.
only theme park that is swampish is Gatorland, and that's like one of the uh
Mm.
gator theme park where you get to go see the gators, feed them and everything. It's that's kind of like a swampy area. But when Disney was built, that was all swamped, and Walt Disney had to come to Florida and took out a bunch of orange groves, and then took out lots of swamp areas to build the Magic Kingdom.
Right.
Universal was all on dirt. It was just a dirt land.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's
So
why
it
I
was a
know I
lot.
heard it somewhere.
So it was a lot easier for them to build Universal on a dirt land. So
Mm.
that's kind of how it all happened.
Wow. No, I think they've done an incredible job, Ministry of Magic, and that looks just incredible. And I mean, I can't imagine the cost of it, but the attention to detail, and of course, the accuracy has to be screen accurate,
That's right.
and also make it an experience, which I just think is so demanding to not only just present a beautiful thing to look at, but make a ride out of it, make it an experience. Very, very clever stuff. So I hope if anyone's listening, I would love to come. And I'll bring my sorting hat, and I'll bring Victor Rookwood's wand with me.
Dude, that is awesome.
Yeah, it's a beauty.
Whoa.
It's a beauty.
That is a cool one.
Yeah, Victor Rookwood's wand is a very, very cool wand. Yeah, so I had a
That's
pleasure.
awesome. I have Harry Potter because I kind of look like Harry Potter, so
Yes, you do. Yes, got your little
just a just a tad
tight.
bit. Just a tad bit. All right, Jason. So before we head out of here, I have a rapid question, and
Okay.
this is coming from the late James Lipton from inside the Actors Studio.
Oh
All right.
yes.
All right. So question number. So what's your favorite word?
Favorite word?
Your
Oh,
favorite word?
love.
Love. What is your least favorite word?
Hate.
Hate. Okay. What sound or noise do you love?
Birds chirping.
What sound or noise do you hate?
Traffic.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Jason, what's your favorite cuss word?
Oh, there are many. I can't say it on air.
Yes, you can. On this podcast, you can. You can say
Oh
whatever
my
you want.
gosh. Well, uh,
Okay, you get okay. I'll tell you what. It's a tube thing. You can do a U.S. cuss word or what's a UK cuss word?
um, there is a cuss word that does actually. I don't know if it actually comes under uh, a harsh cuss, but it still feels good. And it's one of my characters from Call of Duty says it a lot, and it's "Oi, you muppet!" And it just sums it up. You're a muppet.
I mean, it feels right, but I don't think that's like a cuss word. I mean,
No,
I
no.
was like, Man, I thought you were gonna say wanker or something like that. I mean, that's a cuss word.
Yeah, I don't use that one very often.
Ah,
No,
dang, man.
no. Plus, I have children watching.
Oh, well, sorry. I'm sorry, little ears. Sorry, little ears.
Sorry, little ears. Cover your ears. No.
All right. So, and last and final question is this: if heaven exists, what do you want to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
You're too early. Sod off.
Dude, that is awesome. All right, Jason, please let our audience know where can everybody check you out on social media, and do you have any upcoming projects you can talk about?
Yes, you can find me on TikTok and Instagram at the Jason Anthony. You can also check me out in the new Dune Awakenings game. I play several characters in that. You can check me out in the Game of Thrones video game that's just come out, Gorn 2, which is a very gory VR gladiator game, just came out in that. And then keep your eyes peeled for in the autumn. There's a very, very big video game franchise that I've worked on, and it's highly anticipated. And it's on mobile, so it's free as well, which I think the fans are really, really thrilled about. So I'm very excited to announce that. So if you stay on my socials, you'll hear about it first there.
Awesome. Well, Jason, thank you so much. And guys, it's time for us to get up on out of here.
Woo! Thanks, guys. Thanks,
Bye.
Remy.
Guys, thank you so much for listening to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida theme park podcast. I really hope you guys enjoyed this interview with Jason Anthony from Hogwarts Legacy. If you guys can follow us on all social media, which is Facebook, Instagram, right there on TikTok as well, where I do stream from the local Florida theme parks, and also right here on YouTube as well. If you guys would like to, you guys can buy yourself a Remy's Roundtable t-shirt at tpublic.com. I have some pretty cool designs on there as well. And not only theme parks, but I may have a couple of Harry Potter designs on there too. And most importantly, guys, to support the program, head on over to the Magic Candle Company. Use our code Roundtable19 at checkout for your lovely discount. On the behalf of Jason, guys, my name is Remy. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see everybody next time right here on Remy's Roundtable. All right, YouTube
Cool.
guys, we'll see you guys tonight. You guys, if you guys can head on over to tonight, which will be on at 8 p.m.